But this time there's a hurricane warning in the air. The Miami Hurricanes are coming off their first loss of the season, and they're determined to get back in the title race. An old school classic is renewed. Third and 1. Big hole for James. Crosses midfield. And he's out of bounds at the 44-yard line. When you go through the Everglades, especially in the evening. Landry Jones back, second possession. Here's DeMarco Murray cutting, jumping, vaulting, smacked at the 14-yard line.
This is the freshman, Brent, that they're talking about, Ray Armstrong, a true freshman, and they actually put him in the same sentence with the late, great Sean Taylor. He's wearing the same number.
Second and 6. Landry Jones is taken down by Robinson. Marcus Robinson.
High school football team.
Indeed. Well, he's found a soft corner over there, and he goes right back to Johnson.
There's the relationship you've talked about, Brent, playing in high school together, knowing each other very well. Anticipation. He throws his football before Johnson's even out of his play.
Johnson looks like he's styling a little bit like a King receiver, too. Come back with James, big hole in the middle, and a foot race cross midfield. Carter with the angle, able to get him out of bounds, but now the crowd has something to be excited about. The Canes are stocking their first score of the night here.
What a great double team in the middle, right at the middle. The center, number 70, Trump, the right guard, Gunn. They did a good job against that athletic Oklahoma defensive line and just pushing them. And then the vision from Javaris James to cut this back right to where the opening was, and then it became a foot race.
That's a 50-yard gain. Trying to get Cooper out of the backfield. Fires. And the catch by the tight end, Jimmy Graham, and what a story. The basketball player who dropped 2 big ones on one drive in the second half when it appeared as though the Canes might be coming back. Ja'Cory Harris goes to him for the score. Miami was 6 points, and you got to be so happy for that young man right there. There's a penalty flag down at the 12-yard line. There is that touchdown strike to Graham right down the middle. Here comes Madu from the goal line. Ooh, brought down at the 15-yard line as the Kings open up strong here in the second half.
Would not tell me the extent of the shoulder injury.
Fumble. Canes go for the loose ball. They've recovered it around the Sooners' 10-yard line. Brandon Harris popping off of that pile.
Picked up by Oklahoma. The tight end there, Eldridge, needs to be able to recognize that. Also, it could be a matter of shifting the offensive line to the right. That's exactly what Miami needed to see here. Aggressive defense pays off. The Canes get the football.
Right. On first down, Ja'Cory Harris stands tall. End zone touchdown. The scoring strike to Epps. And just like that, Miami takes its first lead of the night. The hurricane alert is up now for the Sooners. For the season, a shorthanded OU offense. Brown, nothing doing. Read perfectly by Manker.
So far tonight of being a newcomer to step up.
Canes obviously feel they can get there with their rush. The end breaks free, and there's a penalty flag thrown by the referee. So breaking through was Alan Bailey, number 57. Looks like they had it a couple weeks ago, didn't it? Play fake now by Ja'Cory. Drops it off beautifully that time. Again to Epps. Brett Favre playing Green Bay up in the Metrodome. Now Ja'Cory Harris for the Canes. Gonna strike deep. Got a man wide open. Touchdown, Benjamin. his third scoring strike of the night. This one to the wide out. The freshman Travis Benjamin for 38 yards.
Bottom of the screen, actually here, isolated. Travis Benjamin moves just to the inside, and I think there's nobody there, so clearly you have a defensive back at Dominic Franks who should have been with him. There's a mix-up in coverage. Clayton actually comes on a blitz. You got to wonder if he should have been involved there, but nobody's in the deep middle of the defense.
Play fake. Jacory wants to throw deep on the deflection. Benjamin catches it. Oh, baby. Ding, 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 ding. Here we go now. Handoff to start the fourth quarter.
You ready?
And that's James across midfield. They'll run, and Big Joe Joseph just ate it up.
How about Joe Joseph coming off this block, making amends for that roughing of the punter on a big third down on the draw. Does a great job right in the middle of this defense. Sheds the block and makes the play in the backfield for Miami.
It now faces a 3rd and 9. And Venables is bringing heat. First down. The young man who dropped it, Johnson, his high school teammate from Northwestern. Breaking out is James. Picks up a first down. So offensive coordinator Whipple bringing the run right straight at him.
This is a great job of not stopping. Looking for the young running backs out there. There's a senior that's showing you never to give up on a play. It looks like it's Stone at the line of scrimmage. He keeps moving his feet. Next thing you know, he's still up. He finds a little crease, and he gets downfield for a first down.
He was on the coaching staff a year ago of the Philadelphia Eagles with Andy Reid. They will make the decisions. Fake on a toss, wide open on that first play. Drops it off to Johnson. A well-schemed play.
What?
Dialed up by Whipple.
A call by Mark Whipple. We're assuming that they're going to run the football, so they show a little action to the right. Sets up an easy throw, so it's a high percentage throw coming back to Johnson. If he could have just stayed inbound.
3:40. Clock down and handing off. James breaks free, crosses midfield, spins 45, and he's down to the 39-40-yard line of the Sooners here with 3:20 to go.
With their linebackers, when you make it through the initial surge right there, there's already 8 jerseys up at the line of scrimmage. So if you're James, if you can make it through that initial surge right there, you've got room to run, and he made the Sooners pay for it right there.
Play action, they're going to throw it. Got the first down. Epps coming off that tight end spot. When in doubt, go to the tight end, and Jacory says that's the play we wanted.
Nice job here. Again, the linebackers came up. They're expecting run. There's no way Miami's going to throw this, and Epps slips right behind the linebackers. Nice patience and poise once again from Jacory Harris. Sits in there with time to throw.
Out of timeouts. The idea here from Whipple is to keep it running. James breaks free to the 14-yard line.
After you give up a huge third down, this Miami offense is feeling good, and the Oklahoma defense is down. And Miami attacks him here. Look at the blocking. We've talked all night about this offensive line. One of them, the helmet pops off. Javaris James running like a madman tonight.
Jacory Harris, Randy Shannon, and the Canes have done it. A huge win for the ACC as well.
Thing I wanted to see from Miami after their big start at 2-0, how would they respond after what happened in Blacksburg? And I think they showed America that this Miami team is a very, very talented team.